All right, welcome to Weslaco High School, to our library, but most importantly, welcome to our 10th college signing this year. And today, Isaiah Garza will be taking his skills and his talents to Laredo, Texas, to play at Division II with the Dust Devils of Laredo. Tammy, the good thing about it is that it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. It's super, super close. But my number one question is this. Where does that athleticism come from? Is it from the Garzas or the Cavazos family? That's always been my situation because there's some familiar faces here. It seems like there's always been either the cousins and brothers and everybody here. So, wow. Some of you guys look familiar. A lot of you guys have been here. This is not the first one, nor it won't be the last. I promise you. It's a very talented and athletic family. Congratulations. We're super, super proud. You know, it's something. This is the icing on the cake. You know, and I can probably speak on the behalf of the family, especially you guys. It takes a village. It takes a village. Look at that. If everybody can see that, that's all the teams that he's played with. That's, to me, I thought it was a quilt, but that's all the teams. I know and that's because we're forgetting, and we're still missing Weslaco stuff here. So this is, I'm pretty sure, from when he was knee-high to a duck, of all the teams that he's played, that Isaiah's played with. That is super, super nice. We've never had anything like that. That is awesome. I don't know who made that, so a big round of applause. That is great. But it's not only athletics, it's academics as well. It's something that we teach our kids here at Weslaco. We are student athletes, and great. Not only is he going to be able to play at a great college, Division II college, but he's also going to get a great education, and that's the most important thing. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. Look at this, all the maroon. I was telling Grandma, all right, and Grandpa that it kind of looks like Los Fresnos in here a little bit, but deep down inside, I know he bleeds. I know Isaiah bleeds purple and white. Thank you guys for being there for the playoffs. It was in Laredo. They have a beautiful facility. They will be playing some of their games at Unitrade. So you've already been there. You've already played there. You've already seen the atmosphere. So that is great. One thing that our motto here at Weslaco is built to win. You know, and every single one of you guys, whether you're a friend, whether you're family, whether it's somebody that you look up to, somehow, some way, you have played a major role in Isaiah's development. I've seen the batting coaches are here from the academy. So somehow, some way, hopefully, you guys that are sitting there, this is probably going to be one of your goals, especially if you're an underclassman. This has got to be a goal, okay? We've had several baseball players sign their letters of intent, okay? And that's what it's all about. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to our high school principal so she can say a few words, Mrs. Yvette Morales. Round of applause, please.
I don't know if you're more excited about this or graduation. Which one is it? This one? So here we are. So we won't count today. Today's Tuesday, so let's not count Tuesday. So tomorrow's Wednesday. And then next Wednesday will be a day away from graduation. So we're like 6 instructional days away from graduation here at Weslaco High School. And we're still celebrating our students, like Coach said, not only their athletic success, but their academic success. So let's give Isaiah a big round of applause. I did not know who the Dust Devils were. I saw the name on Friday. I was able to go to our game in Laredo. And while I was there was a gentleman that sat right in front of me, and he looked like a Los Fresnos coach, yes. And it said Dust Devils, and he had a Dust Devil cap. And he was on his phone talking to somebody from San Antonio about baseball. And then he was watching baseball on his phone, and he was watching us. And then I walk in here and I see the Dust Devils, and I was like, oh, he was watching Isaiah. I got it. So that just shows the caliber of the school that he's going to. That gentleman didn't have to be there. This was something that was already going to happen. So that excites me as a principal, and I'm sure as a family, to have known that this gentleman took time on a Friday to be there to watch Weslaco play. So thank you for giving us that opportunity, and that just says a lot about the program that you're going to join. So on behalf of all the students and staff, our superintendent of schools, Dr. Richard Rivera, the board, our athletic director, Mr. Rodriguez, he was here, but he had to leave at a meeting for 4 o'clock. But on behalf of all of us, we are very, very proud of you. We wish you the best of luck. Anytime that you want to come back to Weslaco and visit us, we're here so that you can watch us, and you're so close that we can watch you anytime too. So good luck and God bless you.
Thank you, Don. At this time, our second speaker, you guys know him. He's was our head baseball coach here for so many years. School board trustee, which is great for us, all right, because he bleeds purple and white as well. So at this time, Coach Eddie Serna.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Isaiah, I remember Isaiah coming up to the middle schools and he always had that drive to try to get better and work hard, get that dedication. Got to coach him a couple of years here at high school, but last night, fast forward to last night at the board meeting, seeing him get recognized for the 6A, being named to the 6A All-State baseball team. That's a great recognition. Shows your dedication and commitment to education, and I'm glad. And now we're here today, and he's signing his letter of intent, which again shows his commitment and dedication to the sport of baseball. I'm proud of you. I can only imagine what the family is of you. You keep working hard like you've always had. You have that drive. I saw you play. You were pushing the kids. You were trying to get it going. Hey, you did your part. Everybody knows that. And now you're moving on to the next level. Best thing is you're going to be playing baseball, and I've heard this before, and you're going to be getting your education. So make us proud. I know you will. Okay? Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Coach. I've had several conversations with Johnny Cavazos in the past, and the thing about baseball, and I think I've said this in previous college signings, is, man, if you're 3 for 10, you might be in the Hall of Fame and bat 300. 300. That means you went up to the plate 10 times, failed 7 times, and were successful 3 out of those 10 times, and you might be in the Hall of Fame. 300. And the thing about baseball, it teaches you about life. Whether you finish your 4 for 4 that one game, that one night, but then here comes the next day. You might go 0-4. And it's going to teach you about life, what you do the following day. Because baseball is about highs and lows. It's what's going to happen when you have that 0 for 5 night. Right? Everybody knows when it's going to be 4 for 4 or you hit for the cycle. But it's whenever you go 0 for 4, are you going to pick yourself up? And that's going to teach you about life. Overcoming obstacles. And I hope you guys understand that that's baseball. You're going to have great days. You're going to have great pitching days. You're going to have great at the plate. It's what you do when you don't. And that's life. Okay? At this time, I'm going to let our head baseball coach, Coach J.J. Garcia, have a few words.
Good afternoon, guys. Thank you for being here with us to celebrate Isaiah's accomplishment here. Isaiah's been one of those guys, too. I know Coach Serna talked about it a little bit, but we saw him at the middle school there at Central Middle School and came on up as a first baseman. Comes over to the high school and plays some outfield, pretty good outfielder for us, pitched a little bit for us, too, during district play, and he was a big part of our program this year. So seeing Isaiah here makes us all proud, makes us happy for him. And I know we talked about academics. Coach talked about his accomplishments last night at the school board meeting. He was recognized for his academic all-state. So he's a great definition for a student athlete. Okay, so we're very happy for him. I know Isaiah's always working on his craft. I see him in batting practice. He takes a swing that he doesn't like, steps out, talks to himself a little bit, and takes another one, trying to get better right then and there. Does it in the outfield. I've seen him in games where he's working on his swing in right field when things didn't go his way the inning before at the at-bat. And even when he does get a hit, comes to me, Coach, I could have maybe put it somewhere else and gotten a double instead of a single. And he's always striving to get better. So that's the kind of thing that got Isaiah to where he's at right now and has us all here celebrating his accomplishment. It didn't happen by chance. So Isaiah, congratulations to you and your family. Happy for you. Best of luck, man. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
For this, probably the prettiest picture here. Student athlete. That's what he is. Student athlete. A graduation picture with baseball. 2,750 athletes, or I should say 2,750 students at Weslaco High School. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Out of 2,750 students at Weslaco High School, we probably have maybe 1,500 student athletes. The sacrifice, the drive, the dedication, the amount of giving up your summers while maybe your other teammates, classmates are going on trips, you're in the batting cages, putting in that extra time for this. For this. You know, hard work finally paid off. A big round of applause again for Isaiah Garza. At this time, Mom, Dad, y'all ready? Okay. We've got a bet. All right, we're going to go with Dad first. All right, we're going to go with Dad first, and then whenever you're done, you can just pass it on over, and then at the very end will be Isaiah, and then we'll certify this thing and make it complete. All right, here we go.
Thank you, Coach. I'm just gonna read off of this. I wrote it last night. I kind of struggled to freestyle it or write it down. I went with writing down. So I just want to say good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here to celebrate a special moment in Isaiah's life. As a dad, there's no greater joy than watching your child chase a dream with passion, dedication, and heart. Today, as you continue your athletic and academic journey at TAMU, I'm overwhelmed with pride. Your achievement didn't happen overnight. It came at an early age with extra practices, after a team practice, countless hours at the ballpark, on the weekends, sacrificing family and friend functions. Entering high school, we knew you had to turn it up a notch. So you did that with 4:30 a.m. workouts, late night hitting, and arm carry practices, many a times back to back. And the commitment to pushing through challenges both on and off the field. I've seen my son grow, not just as an athlete, but as a leader, a teammate, and most importantly, a young man with a strong faith in God. We are blessed to have some of the Valley's best trainers and coaches, such as Coach Danny, hitting coach Osiel, who could not be here today, Mike with biodynamics, hitting coach Brian Valencia. I just want to personally thank all y'all for the grueling workouts, conversations, and the faith that you had in Isaiah, as it has helped him shape him to the young man he is today. I also want to say thank you to the high school coaches, Coach Serna, Coach Garcia, Coach Venegas, Coach Yanes. Just thank you so much. I appreciate everything. To his teammates, you've been like brothers throughout his years here at Weslaco High School, each and every one of y'all. My hope is that you continue to grow your faith in God with Bible studies and also grow the Panther brotherhood mentality with your teammates. When you look to your left and to your right and know that your teammates have your back, your success as a team becomes infinite. Son, this is your moment. You've earned it with your work ethic, your attitude, and your unwavering faith in the man above. As a Texas Longhorn fan, God got me good with this maroon color. But I will never doubt or question the plans he has for you. As you take this next step, now that as in life, times will be tough, overwhelming, sometimes dark and impossible. But in the Bible, verse Luke 21:28, he says, when these things begin to take place, stand up, lift your head, and know that your redemption is drawing near. Continue your formula for success: God, family, discipline, plus your strong work ethic. We love you and we believe in you, and the best is yet to come.
Okay. I forgot my readers, guys. It's okay. Thank you, though. Thank you, Mr. Bellis. Thank you. Okay, so we signed Isaiah up for all the sports when he was younger, when he was 5. Obviously, baseball, soccer, football, karate. I'm sure I'm missing a few. But as you can see from this blanket, the sport he fell in love with was baseball. So we had this blanket made the year after we moved down from San Antonio. I remember it was like his 5th grade year, and we said, if we move, it's got to be now. It needs to be when he goes into middle school. So I'll never forget the 4 of us sitting at lunch, and we wrote down the pros and cons of moving back to Weslaco. So the biggest benefit was being closer to his cousins, his aunts, uncles, and grandparents. And of course, Grandpa Cavazos promised he'd build a batting cage behind his house, which many of our boys, our baseball players, have been to, and softball players. But one of the hardest parts was, our con was leaving behind the coaches and the friends Isaiah had made in San Antonio. Again, that blanket's from San Antonio. It's all those memories. But God is so good. In the first week at Central Middle School, Isaiah came home and told his dad that he'd made a new friend, Diego, and that Diego's dad, Daniel, wanted to talk to him. So within a week of school starting, Isaiah had a new coach, Coach Daniel. Coach, where are you? He's back there. And he had a new team, the Bravos. I later found out, like a week ago, that one of Isaiah's former coaches from San Antonio had actually reached out to Daniel to let him know Isaiah had moved down. That was years ago, 7 years ago. Since then, Isaiah has been blessed with many coaches and mentors who have shaped his journey. Coach David, obviously Daniel, thank you so much. Coach David Perez, his mom's here. Coach Arnold, Coach Cantu from middle school. His batting coaches, Osiel, who's not here, and Valencia, who's here, thank you so much. His freshman year, when he had to rehab his arm, Coach Mike from Biodynamics, who's here, helped him recover from that injury. Over the past years, he's also had Freddie, who's here. You forgot Freddie, babe. Sorry. Freddie has helped him grow stronger through a lifting weights program. Several of the boys I know go to these coaches. Coach Serna, you gave him the opportunity to play varsity his sophomore year. Coach JJ Garcia, Mr. Garcia, Coach Garcia, Coach Venegas and Yanes, you've continued to guide and shape him throughout these years, so we really appreciate you all. To each and every one of Isaiah's teachers, coaches, and trainers, we are deeply grateful. They say it takes a village to raise a child. And we are so incredibly blessed by ours. That's the number one reason we chose to move back to Weslaco. Thank you to Isaiah's grandparents, his aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends So many of you have poured into who Isaiah is today. We love you all. Know how grateful Hector and I are for your love, support, and encouragement, cheering him on, lifting him up during tough times, celebrating his victories, and praying for him every step of the way. Isaiah, you are more than just a baseball player to me. I know this is what you love to do, and I'm so excited that you get to play at the next level. But more than the game, I've seen how much you've grown because of it. Sorry, guys, I have another message. I promise I'll keep it short. So I do remember your freshman year, you were actually told that first base was taken. And if you wanted to play, you'd have to learn to play outfield. And instead of giving up, you worked on getting faster and you adjusted. That same year, you suffered an arm injury, but instead of quitting, you focused on getting stronger. You learned to be patient and to work while you wait. You've learned to be a good teammate, even when you weren't on the field. You've learned to be disciplined and focused on getting better. And most of all, you've learned to lean on God and trust His plan for your life. I've seen how you've planted a seed of faith within this baseball team, creating space for your teammates to grow, not just as athletes, but in their faith as well. On the days when you didn't have your best games, you went late to go. You'd call Ciel and go bat with him. Freddie, I'm sure you saw him in the cameras at your gym. We're like, where's he going? He's going to go work out. Along the way, you didn't even realize it, but your little sister Sadie was watching. The same sister you'd fight with sometimes, she was watching you. She watched you win and watched you lose. She watched you fall and get back up. She watched you grow. And through it all, she learned how to be disciplined and dedicated, just like her big brother. Your dad and I are so proud of you. My prayer for you is that you will continue to put God first in everything that you do, excel in your education, continue to love the game of baseball, and continue to learn and grow. You have so many people who love you and are proud of you, and proud of the person you are and you're becoming. Love you.
Wow, Isaiah, time flies. All of your hard work and dedication has led you to this moment. I couldn't be a prouder sister. It feels like just yesterday I was at one of your Little League games in San Antonio, even though it was too hot to be there. I can't believe you're a week away from graduation. You're an inspiration to me every single day. I can't describe in words how much of a role model you have been in my life. I hardly remember a day you weren't working out, practicing, or just playing the game that you love. Praising God on and off the field. I know you're not done yet. This is only your next chapter. I will cherish our childhood memories for a lifetime. I'm gonna miss Dad waking us up at 4:30 in the morning to go work out. Or our Crumble reviews. You picking out a song so that I could make a post. Hearing the batting cages at 10 o'clock at night. Going to your games and cheering you on. And having a built-in best friend. I will forever be your biggest fan. Words can't describe how much you have impacted my life. I'm beyond proud of you. I love you, Isaiah. Congratulations.
Okay. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who is here today. I want to take time to say that today wouldn't be possible with the man above, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him leading my journey over these years, none of this would be possible. He has guided me throughout these years and taught me who I am and who I'm supposed to be in this life. To my mom and dad, words can't explain how grateful I am for you guys to have led me to be the person I am today. Mom, thank you for always being the light in my life. You are always the positive one in things no matter what. After my games, good or bad, you've always been there for me. You always find a way to lift me up when things are going downhill. You taught me how to navigate through certain things in life. You inspire me on so many different levels of life, starting off with just being positive, being the person that people want to go to. You have taught me how to respond to different things and have just built me up my whole life. I love you, Mom. Dad, thank you for being my first coach. All the days we went to the field to go field ground balls, to the nights we went to go hit at the cages, all of it. You pushed me to my limits each and every day, and you have had a great impact on who I am today. You have taught me how to work hard even when nobody's looking. To work hard no matter what the circumstances are. You have implanted a work ethic in me that no one can take away. So thank you, Dad. Mom and Dad, you guys have invested so much into me, and I just wanted to say thank you for it all. Sadie, after all the arguments we have had as kids until now, we always find our way to be best friends again. Although I may not always show it, you mean the world to me. Thank you for always being my biggest supporter on and off the field. Half of the reason I do the things is to be an example for you. I love you and the relationship we have built over the years. I wouldn't want any other sister/best friend. To my grandpa and grandma Cavazos, thank you for showing me what faith looks like and belief in Jesus. You have shown me what it looks like to be a follower in Christ. You're always both so positive, loving, and kind. Y'all spread nothing but joy, and that doesn't go without notice. I love you guys so much. To my grandma Garza, you have always had a loving, sweet, and kind heart. You are one of the most thoughtful people I know. When it comes to just bringing snacks to waiting for me after the games, I love you. Thank you for always supporting me. Let me find it. To my grandpa, my grandpa Garza, who isn't able to make it today. He's still alive. Sorry. I don't think you've missed a single game all year. I'm so grateful to have you a part of my life. You're one of my best friends. But also biggest motivators. Every laugh we share together is needed. You always find a way to put a smile on my face. Thank you for being such a big part of my life, Grandpa. To my aunts and uncles here today, I'm so blessed to have y'all part of my life. Not everyone gets to have a family like I do. Y'all always find a way to support me and lift me up. I can always count on y'all to be there for me in times of good or bad. Thank you, guys. To my dear cousins, I want to take a moment to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your love, your laughter, and your presence in my life have been a gift beyond words. You've stood beside me through every season, and your loyalty has been a strength I've always known I could count on. You are more than family. You guys are my forever friends. I want you guys to know that I will always show up for you just as you've shown up for me. Love you guys. now to my teammates. Thank you for being such a big part of my journey. This past season was full of great memories, tough battles, and moments I'll never forget. You guys pushed me, support me, and had my back every step of the way. I'm grateful for the brotherhood we built and the success we shared. Thank you for helping shape me into the person I am today, guys. Now to my coaches. Coach Sedna, thank you. You were the first coach that you moved me up to varsity. I remember you pulled me outside and we just talked about the future and what was going to happen next. And thank you for being one of the first people to believe in me, this program. Thank you, Coach Garcia, Yanis, and Venegas for pushing me in practice and each and every practice. Just thank you for it all. Thank you for being great coaches and mentors. I want to take a moment to thank Coach Ociel Flores, even though he couldn't be here today. We started training when I was just 10 years old. Through all the long nights, the hard sessions, and the constant encouragement, you molded me into the player I am today. Your belief in me and your heart have meant everything. Thank you, Coach, for being such a big part of my journey. I want to give a big thank you to my trainer, Freddie. You've been more than just a coach. You've been a mentor, a motivator, and a huge part of my growth. Your belief in me, your constant push, and your guidance have helped me shape into the athlete I am today. I'm truly grateful for everything you've poured into me. I want to thank one of my first strength and conditioning coaches, Mike from Biodynamics. You played a big role early on in building my foundation, and I'm grateful for the time, effort, and energy you invested into me. Thank you for being a part of my journey. And my hitting coach this year, Valencia, thank you for welcoming me in, and thank you for being a part of my success and my batting part of the career. Just thank you. Thank you for everyone who has been a part of my journey. Love you guys.
All right, let's make this thing official. If I could get everybody over here to surround Isaiah. On the count of 3, we'll all look down. You'll sign it, and then K-West will come by, and you'll have to do it again, okay? All right? All right, everybody's got their cameras ready. On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, it's official. Congratulations.